All right, y'all, come on in, come on in, come on in. We got some good stuff to cover today. Yes, we do. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, kicking it with your girl. I ain't even finna hold y'all. We finna dive right into the first video of the day. Now, with that being said, y'all, we're gonna dive into it. Kamala Harris thought by changing her identity that she would gain more black votes. Okay? When it did the opposite, y'all. Black men were rejecting her. Black women have been fed up with her. And 2025 has shown us so much how these folks are just so fed up with the media, the fake news, that the truth is now unraveling, y'all, and revealing itself. So with that being said, we're finna dive into the first reaction of the day, coming straight from Drew Hernandez, and that's Drew H Live on X if y'all want to follow them. Let's get into it. Black men are historically rejecting Kamala Harris, and she is in complete denial. Let's get into this small clip, y'all. Let's go.
What is your strong push to any black man right now that feels like you're not speaking directly to them and about the things that they should care about for their families and for themselves?
Well, Lauren, I have to tell you back to what Charlamagne is shouting in the background. The brothers aren't saying that.
What?
The brothers is not saying that, huh? Well, y'all know this is Queen Bee's News, where y'all get the daily dose of news, but we just be dragging out them lines. So with that being said, y'all, if we ain't learned nothing from Trump's administration, let's bring out the receipts, shall we? Oh, this next clip finna show y'all. We got receipts, baby. Let's get it. You can't talk ish without the receipts. With that being said, y'all, coming straight from A Smart. This is by truck driver. What is that? Truck driver Plebo, Pleb. Y'all. Okay, forgive me if I messed up the name, but y'all can follow this person on X. Black men are completely rejecting Kamala, and it's glorious. Let's get into it. Now, I'm finna tell y'all now, if y'all know A Smart and y'all follow him, y'all know you just gonna have to filter out his words, baby, because he holds nothing back. Let's dive into the video. Let's go.
This a PSA to every black woman that raised that fucking money for Kamala. You raised $40 million in one motherfucking night for a campaign for concerts
Come on.
fucking speeches. You motherfuckers are dumb. You think
Facts.
I'm about to fucking vote with y'all? You spent $40 million on concerts. You stupid motherfuckers. I tried to say this without cussing you dumb motherfuckers out.
Come on.
It don't work. And I'm not about to sit there and keep biting my lip. We too damn close to the election. You raised $40 million in one night for this motherfucker.
They did.
And you got a fucking concert and a fucking Beyonce speech. And you happy with that. These the same motherfuckers that pay $1,000 for a fucking picture with Chris Brown. You think I'm voting for you? You think I'm voting with you? You gotta be the dumbest motherfucker that ever walked this planet. You just threw my motherfucking money away to people that's already fucking rich.
And that really facts, y'all. Really facts. Look, if you gotta switch your voice up and switch your whole identity to be able to try to connect not only with the women but the black man, you were never connected to begin with. We never even asked for you. If we're gonna keep it real, they just threw her out there and thought we was going to accept that, and lost by a landslide. These are straight facts. He's funny though. Like, seriously, I feel him. Which brings me to the next video, y'all. Coming straight from Nick Sorter on X, if y'all want to follow this guy. So these are the women that were literally standing up for Trump because enough is enough. They were tired of being lied to, not only by Kamala, Biden, but congresswomen. All of the above. We're sick of it. We were sick and tired of it. And that's the reason why November turned out the way it turned out. With that being said, y'all, let's go ahead and dive into this next clip. Let's go.
My name is Jasmine Woodson.
Hi, my name is Silla.
I'm Karen Watson.
I'm Yolanda Johnson from Georgia.
This is BB Diamond from New York City.
I'm Dana Galen, and I'm from Tampa, Florida.
I live in Hagerstown, Maryland.
Out here in Maricopa County.
Kalamazoo County, Michigan.
I am a proud African immigrant living in Florida.
I'm from the great state of New Jersey.
I'm Angelina from Philly, and this November, I am not voting for Kamala Harris.
I am not voting for Kamala Harris.
I'm not voting for Kamala Harris.
I am not with Kamala Harris.
I am not with her.
I am not with Kamala Harris.
I am not with Kamala Harris.
I'm not with Kamala.
I am not for Kamala. I am for Donald Trump.
I am not with Kamala.
I am not with her because she is not with me.
I support President Trump and the economic policies our country experienced under his leadership as our 45th president.
President Trump will support our law enforcement agencies and fund them appropriately.
Donald Trump made me proud to be an American.
I'm with Donald J. Trump.
We need a leader who can make America great again.
Trump puts Americans first, and he always will.
We need Donald Trump.
I and millions of other Black Americans will cast my vote for Donald J. Trump.
I will proudly cast my vote for Donald J. Trump as our next president.
Let's make America great again.
Beautifully said. Beautifully said, y'all. Let me tell y'all something and how powerful, we really are together as we stand, y'all. We did it November 5th. We did that. Okay. Black women have carried the Democrats on their backs for a mighty long time, and they were sick and tired of being sick and tired. They weren't demanding no more hashtags, y'all, no more appointments or anything like that, hair appointments or nothing like that. They wanted policy. They wanted to feel safe, and they wanted results. And that's why they woke up and did what they did. And that is why President Trump stands as our president of the United States. No other way. Baby, let's get it. Should we keep going? Shall we keep going? Okay. This is how we getting these wins. Okay. Because we wanted this. We voted for this. And he is delivering, baby. He's delivering not only what he promised, but even more. Wake up and smell that good coffee, y'all. With that being said, we got fake news CNN, y'all. CNN has to just admit the greats of our president and the greats of the blacks that were saying we ain't going for Kamala. Like, who finna go for a drunk as president? Do y'all understand that it wouldn't have been no ceasefire if she had to be in control of Iran and Israel? Do y'all know we'd probably be in World War III while y'all talking about Trump was gonna put us in World War III? Let's get into it. Breaking. Black women are abandoning Kamala Harris in record numbers. Let's dive into the video, y'all.
Here, there isn't a trend line almost until we get to Kamala Harris. So again, this is a black margin among black women. Look, Obama won him by 93, very large margin. Clinton won him by 93, a very large margin. Biden did a little bit worse at 85. But then you look here, and you get a 71-point margin. Now, again, these are large margins, but the bottom line is when you're talking about the base of the Democratic Party, you would think that Kamala Harris would do very well among black women based upon history, and of course she would be the first black woman president, but she's actually doing the worst for a Democratic candidate among black women since 1960, if this holds, John. And again, but here, there isn't a trend line almost until we get to Kamala.
You can sit here and just see the reason why Trump won the big win that he won just amongst everybody, but why he also gained more of the black culture, because they clearly see right through the BS. We all live this past inflation and everything else that transpired in the chaos and the mess that they created. You know what I'm saying? We now know that it's not about the skin tone. It's not about the gender. Okay? It's not about getting guaranteed votes. It's all about actually delivering. And having people come on, twerk, shake their tail, all this other type of stuff. And you thought that was going to win the black votes? No, baby, it didn't. It didn't. By a landslide. With that being said, y'all, we finna keep it moving. I'm not finna keep y'all here long. This brings us to the end of the video. I want to know y'all thoughts in the comment section, your truthful thoughts. Just please be respectful to one another, y'all. We gonna agree to disagree. But as long as we respectful, we can get our point across. What are y'all thoughts? You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is I'm very proud. I'm very proud of my culture, the ones who are actually waking up and not wanting to be brainwashed anymore. Don't take it from me. Don't take it from the videos that I show you. Go research for yourself. It takes a few seconds to really just go in. Now, if you want to get more into detail, take your time. Figure out a lot more. But what I'm saying is you can literally play these videos back and put two and two together and just get the knowledge for yourself. Whether you want to believe it or not, it's there and it's free. Get it. Okay? Get it. Now, with that being said, y'all, this brings us to the last video coming from JoJo Oregon on X. If y'all would like to follow this lady, say what you want to think, what you want about me. But I'm stating black women in the media in Congress are giving themselves a horrible reputation. Let's dive into the last video. Y'all want to know y'all thoughts. I appreciate all of y'all for kicking it with your girl. Let's dive into the video.
Since I was old enough to vote, but I'm barely hanging on. honestly,
She
because
gets on my nerves.
at this point,
Shut up.
the party is not bigger than the future of my kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I have 3 children. I have, a daughter and 2 sons that have to live in this country as Black people. And fascism don't work for me, and I'm not willing to cede the country to Trumpism and MAGA simply because I'm clinging to this party.
Here we go.
So people getting all mad at Karine Jean-Pierre for saying I'm not mad at that, because I'm like, at this point, it isn't, who cares what the party label is? Give me an effective fighter.
Okay.
If Jasmine Crockett is the most effective fighter, give me Jasmine Crockett. And I really don't care what you have to move around or who you have to disappoint in order to give me her. Just give me her, because we need a leader.